Imagine being out at sea, the waves crashing against the sides of your ship, the salty air filling your lungs, and the horizon stretching endlessly in front of you. Now, picture receiving a chilling distress call from another vessel. A desperate voice crackles through the static. All officers, including the captain, are dead, lying in chart room and bridge. Possibly whole crew dead. Then silence. Only for a final, haunting transmission to follow. I die. This isn't the plot of a horror movie. It's the real mystery of the Ourang Medan, a ghost ship story that has baffled sailors, investigators, and storytellers for decades. Today, we're diving deep into one of the creepiest and most puzzling maritime mysteries ever recorded, the vanishing crew of the Ourang Medan. So, what exactly happened? Let's set the scene. It was the late 1940s, right after World War II. Merchant ships crisscrossed oceans, and trade routes were bustling again. Somewhere in the Strait of Malacca, near Indonesia, an unknown ship sent out an SOS distress call. The name of that vessel was the SS Ourang Medan. Ships nearby quickly picked up the signal, and one Dutch freighter, the Silver Star, rushed to help. When the Silver Star finally tracked down the Ourang Medan, what they found was terrifying. As the rescuers boarded, they were met with a scene straight out of a nightmare. The crew lay scattered across the deck and cabins, every single one of them dead, their eyes wide open, mouths frozen in silent screams, and bodies twisted in unnatural positions, as if they had died in shock or terror. Even the ship's dog was found lifeless, baring its teeth in a snarl, as though it had been frightened to death. What's even more chilling is that not a single body showed signs of injury. No bullet wounds, no cuts, no blood, just lifeless figures frozen in fear. Can you imagine stumbling onto a sight like that? Now here's where it gets even stranger. While the Silver Star crew tried to tow the Ourang Medan back to port, a mysterious fire broke out deep in the ship's cargo hold. The flames spread so fast that the rescuers barely escaped before the ship exploded and sank beneath the waves, taking with it any chance of a proper investigation. To this day, the wreck of the Ourang Medan has never been found. So, what could have possibly killed an entire crew without leaving a single visible mark? Over the years, countless theories have tried to solve this eerie puzzle. Some suggest the crew might have been carrying dangerous chemicals or secret wartime cargo, like nerve gas left over from World War II. If a leak occurred, the poisonous fumes could have killed everyone quickly and painfully, explaining their twisted expressions. Others argue it was carbon monoxide poisoning from a malfunctioning boiler. But here's the catch. Why did their faces look so horrified? As if they had seen something unspeakable. That part doesn't fit neatly into the chemical theory. Then, of course, there are the more supernatural explanations. Some people believe the Ourang Medan crossed paths with something paranormal, maybe even cursed. Could the crew have encountered something that scared them to death? Ghostly figures, a sea monster, or perhaps they meddled with something they shouldn't have, something otherworldly. It's these unanswered questions that keep the legend alive. And here's another twist. The story of the Ourang Medan doesn't appear in many official shipping records. Some skeptics argue the ship may never have existed at all, suggesting the tale was an urban legend invented by newspapers to thrill readers. But then, how do we explain the consistent details across multiple retellings? And those haunting distress messages? Were they all fabricated, or is there a kernel of truth hidden beneath the myth? Think about it. If a ship full of people truly vanished in such a bizarre way, wouldn't governments have wanted to cover it up? Especially if it involved secret cargo or dangerous wartime experiments. Sometimes, the scariest part of a mystery isn't the ghost story, It's the idea that the truth is being hidden from us. Let's pause for a second and ask, if you were on the Silver Star and saw those frozen faces staring back at you, how would you react? Would you run? Would you investigate? Or would you believe something supernatural had happened right in front of your eyes? The Ourang Medan story continues to live on because it sparks the imagination. It's the kind of tale that makes us question the sea itself. The ocean covers more than 70% of our planet, yet so much of it remains unexplored. Who knows how many secrets, shipwrecks, and ghost stories lie waiting beneath those dark waters? The legend of the Ourang Medan reminds us that not every mystery has an answer. Maybe it was chemicals, maybe it was gas, maybe it was something paranormal, or maybe it was a story passed along so many times that it became more myth than fact. But whether true or exaggerated, it captures something deep within us: the fear of the unknown, the terror of being powerless, and the endless curiosity that drives us to keep searching for answers. And that's why stories like this never die. They live on in whispers, in late-night conversations, and in videos like this one. Because deep down, we all love a good mystery. We all wonder what could be lurking just out of sight, waiting to be discovered. So, what do you think happened on board the Ourang Medan? Was it poison gas, a government cover-up, or something supernatural that defies explanation? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what theory you believe. And if you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more mysteries from around the world, and ring that bell so you never miss another story. Until next time, stay curious, stay brave, and remember, the ocean still holds secrets we may never fully understand.